this video, we're going to look at how do you add a template to the template library for your own private use. And then after that, how do you share that template with your colleagues if you want to do so. And I go into the template view here, and I'm going to say I'm going to create a template. And you'll see that there are a certain number of settings which we're going to talk about. So we want to give it a title. We're going to call it our own SaaS template, let's say. And we're going to say here maybe Bob in contracts made this, something like this. Then you decide whether you want to share it with any groups that you're a part of. And what that would mean is that the members of that group could also access that template and use it themselves quite freely. So it's a great way of creating and storing corporate templates so everyone can use them and they can be centrally managed as well. So I'm going to do that. After that, if you're a slightly bigger company, say, and you need someone else to approve your template, you can say it requires approval here and put it through an approval process before it gets approved. And here you can then label it. Let's say it's, well, I don't know, other. It doesn't require approval. Language is English, and I'm going to copy paste some text. So here we go. I've got some text, copy pasted, off it goes. It's here. Here you can create variables. Now a variable is basically a part of the template that will always be different from one contract to another. Some people refer to them as special conditions. So here take, I don't know, the parties. Let's go to the top of the document, take the parties. So party A name here, okay? So we're going to create a variable out of this, and we're going to say add variable. Okay, party A name is now a variable, and what's the associated question? A question related to the variable could be used to support ease of use. What is the name and address of the party, let's say? User tips, usually the company ends in limited, etc. We can put that there, and then you have a type. What type do you want? Now, the default is text, and this is what we're going to do here, but you can also have a closed list or an open list. And an open list is that you want to create a list, but you want to give people the option to add another item if you want. A closed list is something where you have a set number of options to choose from. But here I'm going to put text, so I'm going to save this change, and I've created my first variable, which is here on that side. And you can keep adding variables throughout the text. Obviously, you can add variables here and everywhere you want. And let's deal now with copy pasting, because copy pasting is really useful for this, because it means that when you fill out a template to make a contract of it, you can basically only fill it out once, and then it fills it out in the rest of the document. So if we go here, party A name, we'll find the party A name here, bottom 2, and we can then go and paste that variable. So we've got still one variable, but actually when you use this template, you only fill out the party name once, and it fills it in both these locations, and as many locations as you've put that variable. It's a real time saver. Then you can save your templates, or you can save and publish, whatever you want. And if you've opted to share with a group, once you've published, it's now available to everyone else in the group. So they have access, and now we can see it here in the store of templates. This is the store of templates where it's been added. And then if you want to, you can either view it, or you can create a new version of it. You can clone it, and a new version is basically a subversion of that template to update it. You can create a project from it. You can clone it, meaning that you are going to create exactly the same version again, which you can then use for some other type of template. So you can that's a more flexible version of creating a new version, and you can obviously also delete it if you want to do it. And I'm going to delete it now. Off it goes. Yes, be careful deleting them. Obviously, it's no longer available to you or to the person with whom you'd shared it before. And that's just about it for our explanation of creating a template in Simplifire. Thanks for watching.